Hey everybody,
Hey guys.
welcome back to our channel. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking this video out. We hope you guys enjoy it. This is back to the car work. So this is the few days leading up to my birthday. So in this video we're getting closer to the end of May. We hope you guys enjoy it. Good morning guys. I have made it to the shop. We got the boys dropped off this morning and Mama Bear just dropped me off. So she's heading home right now. I gotta finish this Mustang up. Nice. New shop towels. New powder for the floor. And it looks like these are the plugs for the Mustang. Alright. Well, I know what I gotta do today. Looks like the plugs were changed on this one. Nice. So what do I... Okay, I'm probably putting in transmission fluid and finishing up the keyholes. Before I took off last Friday, I finally got this set right here, and the door lock works the way it's supposed to. So now I have to replace this panel. Normally these are held on with these clips here, but this one had some screws holding it in to the door already. So this should be a lot easier to put back on. I forgot to clean this the other day. This definitely needs to be cleaned. I should have enough to pick it up and move it now. Okay, go ahead. This motor was swapped out while I was finishing up the door locks on my Mustang. And seems pretty simple. Just take it off the base of it and swap the motor out. I guess the guys are using this and I don't really know what was wrong with it, but the motor was bad, so a new one was ordered, and before I could get to it, this motor was swapped out. And here's the engine brake cable that goes to the handle, but there's no cable right here for the throttle on it. So you don't know when to get a throttle cable handle for that, and then I'm gonna fill it with oil, put some gas in it, see if I can get it started, and then I gotta pull the van in. There's a van outside that I gotta pull in here, and I gotta scan it and see what's wrong with it. If I can fix it, I'll fix it. If not, I'm gonna order parts. Also, the back is all jacked on it. I think it was rear-ended. So there's another town and country out back. So I'm gonna pull the whole hatch off of that and put it on this one and hopefully get all of this done today. So the owner for the Mustang should be here pretty soon to see if we're gonna move forward with getting it roadworthy, because he was just wanting it running, I guess. So I got it running, got everything to where it works the way it's supposed to, as close to it without a whole engine rebuild. And the next step is getting it roadworthy, brakes, tranny, stuff like that. We got it to where we could move it in and out, but I don't know if I'd trust it on the road yet. So I'm gonna fill this with oil, put some gas in it, see if I can get it started. Oil pressure sending. Whoa, there's 12 codes in here, you guys. Slow response. Bing 2, sensor 1, sensor. These are all pending. One of the codes that came up on this minivan is the oil pressure sensor. That is located right there. So this thing had a couple of codes. One of them that popped up was a reverse gear ratio code. And it usually has a lot to do with transmission fluid. And that's the first thing I would check, but a lot of these Chrysler stuff is dealer only on the transmission. So there's no dipstick in there. I gotta figure out how to measure and what the measurements are, and I'll just shove a wire under, I guess. And then O2 sensors. Looks like I need to pull this panel, unhook all this electrical, take all these off, and then a couple of bolts on each side, I guess. I found the clips, you guys. They were tucked pretty far in the door. There's this van, so I will check to see if this will fit. Awesome. Transmission fluid, parts for the van, and lunch. Looks like silicone real quick. The new sensor is in, just needs to be tightened up. Now that that sensor is in there, I have to hook this hose back up to that little pipe right next to it, which is kind of hard. There's the hose. When there's oil inside this area where the connection is supposed to be made, this is usually a pretty good indication that this is failing. No, pop that shock right in here. So I tried closing this, and we've got a problem with this here. So we're gonna bring this back and down a bit. I gotta change the plate on it, but aside from that, this looks pretty good. Seal's okay there. Everything looks right up there. Not bad. All right, I'm done with the hatch. Now I have this water temp sensor. This is what I'm going to change now. All right, the new sensor is in. It is finally time, you guys. It's time to go home. It's been a while since I've just been at work all day. I like to spread out my mornings and not really feel like I'm going to work. For a while, I think we were trying to not even say work, huh? That was just about. But got a lot of stuff done today. A lot of stuff. Tomorrow's gonna be another busy day. Stack of fry bread. We made it back to the house. Jackson's on the game with his friends already. That's cool. I don't know where Draven and Michael are. I imagine they're already in their room. Mama and Grandma have taken care of the beans and fry bread. I think Grandma put the beans on earlier, right?
Yes, she did. And I completely forgot.
We'll have Alfredo tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is what it is, you guys. Dinner's gonna be so good.
Yep.
What'd you think, boo?
It's nice.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mom.
You gonna pray for the food, D?
Oh, man.
Good morning, you guys.
Good morning, guys.
We
I
just
beat
got.
Daddy up the porch.
I just seen MamaBear run. It wasn't that long, but it was definitely
At an
fast
incline.
motion on an incline. She was running up the ramp. We were out there starting. I was throwing my bag in. She started the truck.
It's so cold. There's still
boys-
frost.
Yeah, the boys are getting ready, and I'm already ready. I think I see the work shirt. MamaBear's getting ready. We're gonna take off here in a second.
Therapy.
I made a review to the shop, and it looks like I'm gonna start on this one. These corner lights need to go in, and I think there's some for the back too. Looks like we got some shackles, some U-bolts, and some leaf springs as well. I'm ready to go. Park neutral switch. Gonna put this on real quick. Might be a little bit of a tight fit though. After a little bit of cleaning, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. See if we can't get this changed out. I put the new one in. Now it just needs a little bit more cleaning, but that's gonna work. I just gotta wire up the top of that. While I was doing that, these were put in. So I'm gonna run the wiring up through there. I gotta pull the headlight bezels, run the wiring. For right now, I gotta check the sending unit. The wiring for here is not sending info to the gauges. This is where the wiring comes up from the corner lights, so that's why I had to remove the headlight and the bezel in order to get to it. Nice, it works. Now I gotta put this headlight back in and then wire up the other side. Cool. They're working. As I hooked up this neutral safety switch from underneath, this is the new wire with the plug on it. This one looks like it was red and it was painted black. This one here, though, this one was bypassed so that they could start it in whatever gear it was in, and that is not safe. One of the times when we started it, it actually almost drove into the wall. So it needs a plug like this, and I gotta find one so I can splice it into here and then hook this up correctly. I couldn't find one of the old harnesses. I think they're all tossed. But as I'm inspecting this one, I can definitely see where this one was not working and why it was bypassed. I'm going to cut this side off and clean it up. Alright, I'm right here on this ramp. I'm going to fix this wire. This is the problem. It was kind of hard for everyone to see, but it showed up here, so we're going to fix it. I got done with the Mustang for what I was doing with it right now, and then I went outside and I took a quick look at the van. One wire was busted, but that was for a safety switch, so I fixed that one wire, and then we still had a problem with the ramp stopping halfway down. I figured out that problem, and it is good to go. So they're going to go take the van back to where it needs to go right now, and I think I want to get certified to work on those lifts so we can service them here, because there's not a service center for the Braun wheelchair lifts in the area. So I think we would benefit quite a bit getting some certifications to work on that, because I already know how to fix them. I just need the paperwork that says so. After I got done with everything I was doing for today, I was testing the lights out, and this headlight right here was super dim. This light wasn't even on, and these ones I had to check to make sure they were working right. So most of it got done, but not all of it. I've got both of the headlights working. I even fixed the dimmer switch on it, and I fixed the fog lights. The only problem I have, these corner lights turn on with the parking lights, but as soon as I hit the headlights, those go off. And I had to get out the dimmer switch, because that wasn't even available. And I've got everything else done here.
Later, love you.
Love you, D. Have a good day today. Draven and Michael are hopping up at school right now.
Be careful with that. Don't burn yourself.
Hey guys, it's later in the morning. It's like 11 o'clock right now. We've had quite a morning already, and for some reason I just took a break on recording stuff. So we made a couple of trips back to Gallup Lumber for bolts, because we're working on a sink for the taco trailer. And we showed up, we figured out the problem, had a plan, started drilling some holes. We went to get the bolt, and then we came back and they were too short. So we went back, and then they don't make any longer than that. So we had to figure it out. And we bought some extra long ones, and we fixed the sink, and we had to cut the other ones off. So now we're eating brunch. I wanted some tacos, so we stopped over here at this taco joint again, right here on 2nd Street. And I went in there and saw the menu, and I saw they had burgers, so I got a burger instead.
Bean tacos.
They look pretty good.
It's a mess, but it's good.
I was going to go back in and get one. I actually ordered a taco with my burger, but it wasn't on the receipt, so I was going to order another one, but the burger filled me up. Our day is coming back around. We have Draven. Michael's in the ride. Jackson definitely wasn't feeling good this morning, so he's at home. We are heading into Lowe's right now. I don't know what we're getting for dinner, but we're going to figure it out between here and the aisles. We didn't do a whole lot of recording today, but we did see a lot of our friends. We spent quite a bit of time with our friend Marcy today.
Yes, we did.
And we've seen our friends Chris and Cece and
Lorena.
so it was cool to see everybody today. And now we have the boys. We are almost home.
Almost. Right up the road, I can see the trailer from here.
And tonight for dinner, we decided on some good old comfort food.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some potatoes and corned beef, and I will take mine with the little Trappy's yellow peppers and some homemade tortillas. The boys' baseball field is all growing over. What you doing, Mama?
Planting some watermelon seeds.
Oh, that's cool. We are back at the house, and I am working on some art stuff. So I'm eating dinner in the room. We're having potatoes and corned beef, with the Trappist chilies, of course, and some homemade tortillas. Man, look at what Mama's working on. Alright, you guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you for checking out our video. Thank you guys for all your feedback. We always appreciate it. You guys have an awesome rest of your day out there.
Yes, you guys take care and be safe out there.
Later.
Peace.